Hello everyone and welcome to Channel Andropa, where we talk tech with an unbiased view for the day. Um, Today I found out some interesting news that I have not seen reported elsewhere. I wanted to clue you guys in, give you some great insight as to what's coming up for this brand new year. I know that in my previous video we talked about some of the new phones coming out, but it looks like we've got some more news coming out from HTC. There was an earlier report this year that had said that HTC was looking to possibly sell their company, and as it turns out, that's not going to happen. The news that's being reported right now is that HTC is looking to release that's right, three new devices in 2017. The first one is going to be possibly announced or released on January 12th, and that's looking to be maybe their beginning line phone, maybe even possibly the HTC11. Not really sure as to which device will be slated release first, but even though they've had financial issues, we are looking at some pretty good technology that's going to be in these devices. But the key thing to note is this: in the article I was reading today, it had said that that the HTC11 is being codenamed Ocean, currently in development there with HTC. But there's also another device, and this is the first for HTC. There's another one that's being titled Ocean Note. That's right, folks. A Note line possibly coming out for HTC. Now that's huge because HTC has never had their phablet line of devices, and this could really change how they present their information on the technology front. And as you all know, right now, the big devices, whether that be the iPhone 7 Plus, whether that be the Note series lineup, that could be the Note 5, even the Note 7 that had the problems, most people seem to be heading, or the Pixel XL, people seem to be heading towards the larger line devices, and it seems that people are really enjoying that real estate that they're getting on their devices. I know that when I went to originally got my first large device, which was my first phablet, which was the LG Optimus G Pro, that device changed how I viewed real estate property when using a device, which I now use the Note 5. And so having that larger screen capability will add a lot of functionality for HTC down the road. Another thing that's really been an issue with HTC has number one has been their marketing. So if they're like LG and they continue with the same process that they've always gone with, I don't know if that's really going to be the best. I don't know if it's going to sell well. That's of course, that's hearsay. So that's a non-biased point. That's just a fact. We know that HTC has always had poor sales. We know that LG has been struggling lately, and I don't think that has anything to do with the design functionality of the last LG G5. I think people don't like to maybe kind of mess around with their phone. Modular design is something new. It's definitely innovative. There's something really interesting about that, but I don't think people really want to have a transformer phone. But then again, that's just my opinion. That has nothing to do with about a bias, because I like LG. LG has always been a favorite of mine. The fact that they've always had removable batteries, the fact that they are always trying to go somewhere with their device, always trying to, even if it's willing to hurt their company, they're willing to try something new and see maybe if the public likes it, and throws it out there and really tries to invigorate the people in the Android community. So anyway, back to the HTC news. So we're looking at in the first quarter, which would be Q1 for 2017, we are looking at 3 brand new devices coming out. The HTC 11, an HTC mid-price phone, probably somewhere looking about maybe $350, maybe $400, maybe even slotted for less. That'll have fairly good specs, but it won't be the high end. I think they're trying to find their way back into the hearts of the Android community. With the fact that we've got all these other companies out there, they're trying to get their placement. The one good thing about having HTC, and I think any of us in the Android community can attest, that they have great updates. They are remarkable. They work very well with Google, and Google has always slated them with an early release on their updates. And let's be honest, it has nothing to do with the release of, say, a brand new OS. It's all about whether or not the branding company, such as that's HTC, Google, Motorola, Samsung, if any of those OEMs are willing to put their skins on top of the Android operating system and then put it onto the new devices, which has always been Samsung's faulty area. I mean, everyone knows this is not a uncommon ideology, but this is just the facts. So let's move on to the next portion that no one is reporting on, which is Canex, which is a company that designs accessories. They are going to be issuing a portable charger for the iWatch that's currently out on that people currently have. The cool thing is that this little portable charger is literally it's just a small little thing, and it can fit on a keychain, which is really cool because this will actually give a one full charge to the iWatch. Whichever iWatch you have, you connect it to the back of it. I believe you can just lay the phone on top of it, and it will give it one full charge. Now, I don't know how long that will take. That's not something that they currently had listed, but they did say that it would give one full charge. Also, there's some new, I think there's some other products that they're going to be introducing at CES that will, one of them, and the price for that little portable charger, they're slating it at $59.95. So $60. We'll see if they decide to change that. There's also a new portable charger that will work with your iPhones, your tablets, your iTablets, any of the i brand products. So I don't know if it'll work with the earbuds. I'm not sure yet on that. So I'm not really positive whether, because it already has that little case, and you can put it in, it has its own magnetic connection, and it gets that quick charge. I'm not positive on that part of it, but this new portable charger that they're going to have will allow you to get, I think it's 3 to 5 possible charges on. Now it's a little bit bigger, mind you. It's like an actual stand. You actually connect your device on top of it, which brings about this whole idea that everything is going wireless for iPhone. There's been a lot of discussion currently about the iPhones going towards a wireless world, and that's where we're looking like we're heading. With the watch already being wireless, we're moving towards the iPhone going that direction, if in fact they do implement all these points that everyone's been noting, all the rumors. Rumors are great, but they don't give us the final product. We can date back on the Note line, because if you look back prior to the Note 7 release, everyone from Sam Mobile to, you could just count and just look at all the numerous reports that were out prior to the Note 7, because I did a lot of research on it, and I was actually going to purchase the Note 7, and come to find out, it was nowhere near what everyone was stating it was going to be. They said it was going to have a 4K display, it was going to have 8 gigs of RAM, it was going to be 128 gigs, it was going to be a 6-inch phone. I mean, just crazy stats. And of course, you saw what we got. And I'm not saying what we got was bad. What I'm saying is, it's different than what the rumors stated. So let's look at this from a objective point of view, and see that the iPhone, if the iPhone 8 does get released this year, we're probably not going to get all the implements that everyone's talking about. I do think that they will keep with the water resistance. I do think that we are going for a full glass display. I think we are also looking at full wireless charging, and that was actually introduced. The information was introduced on Greggles TV, so you can go to his channel and watch the review. I think that was 3 videos prior to this video, so if you actually go onto his website, you can actually see where he talks about the wireless charging, and this is going to be amazing for iPhone users because they can actually stand like 15 feet away while their phone is possibly charging. You know, you put the pad over here on this side, and you're standing over here maybe talking with your family, and your phone's charging. I mean, that's an incredible new bit of technology. Now, that would be some serious innovation. So definitely, if Apple goes that direction, hoorah for them. But everyone, I mean, we need to take a look at all this new technology that's coming out and really be excited about the things that we're going to be getting. HTC is looking to be bringing a phablet line to the market, which is going to put more pressure on Apple and to Samsung to create a superior product, which for us is great because it will then give something other than you got Samsung's Note and you got the iPhone 8 Plus. I mean, these are very expensive phones, so we need something in the mid-range category, something that's going to be able to be its combatant. And I think with a HTC11 Note, that would be incredible. I would be really, really excited to see what they could bring to the table, because one of the things that really helped HTC in their HTC 10 was their camera. And their camera was spectacular. It's still one of the best cameras on the market. Jaime Rivera from Pocket Now loved the device. He loved the colors that they were starting to bring out. One of them was a red color. Never did get it, and I tried HTC about not getting him that device because he wanted that phone above all things. He wanted an HTC 10 because they kept on with his power of 10. He wanted a red one, but that's kind of a moot point. Anyway, I just wanted to give you some of the news that I heard today, and if I hear anything more, I will definitely let you know. To get back to the Samsung security patch that I introduced some weeks ago, still not seen nothing about it. I have still not seen an update, so I'm not sure where that's going. I will let you guys know as soon as I'm able to update my device, and I will shoot a video. It doesn't matter what time. I will kick the thing out. So thank you guys for hanging out with me, and continue to give the support to the channel. And if you have any suggestions, any ideas, and things you want me to cover, please, let me know. Those are the things that I want to be here for you, to help you, whatever it may be. Maybe it's questions about devices. Maybe it's ideas that you have that would maybe make the channel grow larger. But anything you have that you think would help, or something that you want me to cover, please let me know. And those are the areas that I want to be able to take into consideration and then bring to the table for you guys. Because this is what I do. I enjoy the phone community, mostly phones, because I know a lot about them. I used to sell them. That was that used to be my job. And know a lot about them, and so I'm really involved in direct communication. Also, hook up with me on Twitter, because I'm always checking my Twitter, and you guys can send me tweets. That would be at Hultman Sean, HULTMAN SHAWN, and just hook up there and you'll be able to see my channel. Hook up with me on there and just subscribe to that, and that way you can be able to get any tweets I send out. Most of the stuff that I have, I'm shooting up there onto to Twitter so that you guys can view those kinds of things, and it'll come up on your feed. And anyway, you all take care, and you have a good evening.